What is up, guys? Seasides here, back with another video. So in this video, I'll be teaching you how to make a cool landscape, mountain, forest kind of scenery. So just name it mountain landscape. I think describes it pretty good. First step, second step, since naming was the first step. Just want to find like a tree. So they're like the trees you're looking for are like spruce tree, something like this that has a lot of like, jutting out things on it. Just copy the image, paste it down, and then we will just quickly trace out the general tree bits. You don't have to worry too much about the individual pines or about the tree, just the general kind of branches of the spruce. Just a general outline of it will do just fine. And when you copy it, also copy the ground, or the base of the tree. So we'll just continue to trace until we reach the top of the tree. And I'm at the top of the tree. So we can just put this off to the side, or actually I'll just make a new slide. So this will just kind of be the main layers. So you just want like first layer just to be, normally flat, not too thick, doesn't take up too much of the side. This will where the trees go. Next layer will kind of be, it'll still be behind the tree, so don't make it too high. And it's just kind of more like hills, just, no sharp peaks or points or anything. Just hilly. I'm going to send it back. Next layer is your first actually kind of mountainous, with just a few sharp points and faces. But it's not too mountainous or anything crazy like that. And send to the back. If any mountains look unnatural, right, any faces, this kind of looks unnatural. This and that. Actually, I'll make that more of a peak like that. Okay. Next one is pretty mountainous, or with a lot of like peaks, troughs, valleys, a lot more higher and lower points in it. And then that last one is really mountainous. I like making the the sides really hilly, and just putting some more throughout, just to, make it look varied and cool looking. Okay, and send that layer to the back. Okay, for the background, next up is the trees. Just copy that little tree that you made earlier. Shrink that sucker way down. And just place a few, and you can vary their height, size, rotation a little bit, just to make it a bit more varied and different looking. You can just kind of copy and paste and move them along just to fill up this bottom little row segment. I'll group that a bit closer, and just to make it, look pretty varied and different along the bottom side. Once you have that, select all of your trees and group it with the very bottom layer you had. So, in order for it to be coloring everything, there's a few different color palettes you can have. It's kind of like a blues, a dark, more realistic. But the one I'll be doing in this video is more of a greenish hue. Remove all border thickness. Okay, so the bottom layer is going to be very dark green. The next highest will be a more bit darker. So it'll kind of be more of a shade, something like a bit more bluish, something like that. Next layer after this will be a bit lighter than that blue color. Let's make it a bit lighter. Layer after that will be even lighter than the other color. And this top layer will be very white, something like, or very light pale green. I think this green's a bit too light, so I'm just gonna take it down a few notches. Okay. Now for the background, you just want to have a custom gradient. The top should be a light green, and then the rest you just have white for about the top portion of it. Well, this has been Z-Slides of how to make a cool scenery. One more thing before I go. You can make this in a lot of different palettes instead, and you can include suns in this, so it's something to think about, and include different things, like a valley. Well, this has been Z-Slides. Z-Slides out.